Namaste. Yoga Sutra first. Today's literature is Garuda Purana. Okay, so I did Sutra 25. Today's 26. This is like the longest. Holy crap. So this is like a 45-minute reading in Sanskrit alone. Okay, I was not ready for this. This is gonna pick me up. Yeah, wow. That's what I call Gaima. I'm gonna get beat up by Sanskrit today. I mean, right now. This is heavy, man. Yeah, just the English translation reading is like 20 minutes alone. So oh boy. Here we go. Namaste. Puvana Jinyanam Suryam Samyamat Tata Prasatarah Sapata Lokah Tatran Vijah Praprati Merupurushatam Yavadityavam Pulokah Merupurushatarapyam Atruban Hu Gra Hanakusha Atruban Hu Grana Grahanakusha Tara Bijitronan Tarikusha Lokah Atruban Hu Gra Atruban Hu Gra Hanakusha Tara Bijitronan Tarikusha Lokah Tatah. Number 1. Alternative. Tata Parah Sivanlokah Panchavito Mahenandra Saturati Yo Lokah Chaturtah Pranjapatiyo Mahalokah Trivito Brahmahu Tadyatam Janaloka Satapoka Lokah Janaloka Satapo Lokah Satya Lokan Iti Brahmasatri Bhumiko Lokah Pranjapatya Satato Mahana Mahenandrashacham Sivariti Yukudom Divi Taran Bhuvi Prajah Iti Samgraha Shlokah Tatran Vijarupari Nibishutva Shanan Mahanaraka Pumayo Kana Salilan Nalanilaka Shatamaha Pratishutva Kana Salilan Nalanilaka Shatamaha Pratishutva Kana Salilan Nalanilaka Shatamaha Pratishutva Mahakalamambadi Shuraurava Maharaurava Kala Sutran Tatami Sura Mahakalamambadi Shuraurava Mahakalamambadi Shuraurava Maharaurava Kala Sutran Tatami Sura. One more. Mahakalamambari Sharaurabaham Mahakalamambari Sharauraba Maharaurabakala Sutran Tata Misraha. This is the problem. Rava Maha Mahakalamambari Sharauraba Mahakalamambi Mahakalamambari Sharaurava Maharaurabakala Sutran Tata Misraha. Mahakalamambari Sharaurava Maharaurabakala Sutran Tata Misraha. Yatran Sebagai Mopal Jita Tuhaka Betatna Sebagai Mopal Jita Tuhaka Bedana Sebagai Mopal Jita Tuhaka Bedana Pranuina Kashetama Yuldilga Kashetama Yuldil Kama Kushwipiam. Number 2 Kakalama 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 Kalama Kala Kala. Okay. Kashetama Yuldil Kakalama Kushwipiam Jayanante Tato Mahatalarasa Mahatalarasa Tala Tala Sutala Bitala Tala Tala Patala Khyani Sapta Patalani Pumiriya Mashtami Sapta Dvipam Pasumati Yasyah Sumarumatiem Pavataraja Kanchana Tasyam Rajatam Rajata Vaidurya Sapatui Kalhe Mama Nui Mayani Raja Tasyam Rajata Vaidurya Sapatui Kalhe Mama Nui Mayani Shuraganga Nui Tatram Vaidurya Prabhanuraganani Lotapala Patra Shyamo. One more. Vaidurya Prabhanuraganani Lotapala Patra Shyamo Napaso Takushwino Pagah Shivatah Pulvah Sabachachah Pasachimah Kuranandakangpa. Number 3 Kurunandakangma Kurunandakangpa Uttatarah. They should put the whole word in there. Kurunandakangpa Uttatarah Takushwino Panshove Jansian Jamambu Riatoyam Jamambu Dibapah Tasyam Surya Prachara Dratrim Divam Su Tasyam Surya Prachara Dratrim Divam Lagnamivam Vaitatem Tasyam Tila Shivata Sharangangavanantam Nila Shivata Tasyam Nila Shivata Sharangangavanantam Udijina Sutrayah Palvatam Divisahasrayamah Tadanantareshu Trinui Parshanui Nava Yojana Sahasranui Ramanakam Hiranan Maya Mutatama Mutatara Hiranan Maya Mutatara Kurambam Iti Nishata Hemakuta Himashailan Nishata Hemakuta Himashailan Takushwinatom Divisahasrayamah Tadanantareshu Sutrinui Parshanui Nava Yojana Sahasranui Harivaisham Timpurusham Bharatamiti. Sumeroha Prachina Padra Shiva Malya Patasi Manah Prati Chinah Ketumalan Kanantama Danasi Manah Matye Paishamima Milan Paishamilan Buddhatama Tadeta Diojana Shata Sahasram Sumerul Dishi Tadaltenam Bhutama San Karevayam Shata Sahasrayamo Jamumbu Devi Pasatato Devi Gunuanam Lavano Tatinam Palaya Korotinam Prashurtuitah Tata Shetan Devi Gunua Shakakusha Shamchashal Malayo Metap. They put parentheses. What the heck? Yeah, this is I'm having a battle right now with this sutra. Shakakusha Kamcha Share Malayo Meta Blakusha Pushikara to be. So I'm gonna pronounce it with the parenthesis and then with them, and then I'll look at this, and then I have to add that to that. So it's 4 different variations. Shakakusha Kamcha Share Malayo Meta Shakakusha Kamcha Share Malayo Yometa Plakusha Pushikara to be. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Yometa Plakusha Pushikara to be. Okay, now second version. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Yometa Gometa or Yometa? Gometa. Sorry, I gotta do from the beginning. First one again. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Gometa Plakusha Pushikara to be. Second version. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Gometa Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Gometa Pushikara to be. Now the number 1. Lamagata They should put the whole word in there. Lamagata. Okay. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala. What was it? Magata. I'm not gonna remember. Magata. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Magata Plakusha Pushikara to be. Magata. Yeah, okay. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Magata Plakusha Pushikara to be. Now without the parentheses. Number 1, so it's 4th variation now. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala. What was it? Magata. They should put the whole word in there. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Magata. Shakakusha Kramcha Shara Mala Magata Pushikara to be. Samudra Shichan Saisha Para Shikare Pang Savichitra Shaila Batam Sam Ekushura Sasura Saipi Dati Mananda Kushwira Tsiva Du Dakan. Impossible. It can be done though. I've done it before. Ekushura Sasura Saipilda Ekushura Sasura Saipilda Tira Dati Mananda Ekushura Sasura Saipilda Timananda Kushwira Tsiva Du Dakan. Ekushura Sasura Saipildati Ekushura Sasura Saipildati Ekushura Sasura Saipildati Manundwa Kushwi 에쿠슈라 사수랑 살빌 에쿠슈라 사수랑 살빌 다티마는다 구슈이라 스마두 다깡허 사프탄 사무드라 파리 베슈트위탄 발라야 그르타요 로카 발바타 파리바라허 반차샤디오자난 반차샤디오자나 꼬투이 파리 삼피아다허 따뜻따뜻 살밤 수퍼라티시 트위타 삼스타나 마눈더마티에 유타마 아눈덤장 프라타나 시아누라 바야보 프라타나 시아누라 바야보 야타가셰 카디오탄 이티 따뚜랑 빠따레 잘라타오 발바테시 데바니까양 아수라가는 탈바김나라김 부르셔 야쿠셔라 구셔사 후다 프라티 비샹아짱 바스마라카 부사로브라하마라 구셔사 구슈마르다 스톰 위나야가. Okay. This is a 50 syllable word. 아수라가는 탈바 아수라가는 탈바비 아수라가는 탈바김 나라김 부르셔 야쿠셔라 구셔사 푸타 프라타 비샹장 바스마라카 부사로브라하마사 라쿠셔사 구시마난더 비나야카. They should just put that in one line. I don't know. 아수라가는 탈바김 나라김 부르셔 야쿠셔라 구셔사 푸타 프라타 비샹장 바스마라카 부사로브라하마라 구셔사 구시마난더 비나야카. I did it, but I ran out of breath, so I have to do it again. I pissed a lot of people off just with that. How am I able to read the 50? So cannabis. Here we go. Without cannabis, I can't do this. Are you kidding me? Look at it. 아수라가는 탈바김 나라김 부르셔 야쿠셔라 구셔사 푸타 프라타 비샹장 바스마라카 부사로브라하마라 구셔사 구시마난더 비나야카 프라티바사난티. I should do it again, but I'm not gonna. I should do it in mine because I'm out of breath. You're not supposed to run out of breath. Alright, one more. 아수라가는 탈바김 나라김 부르셔 야쿠셔라 구셔사 푸타 프라타 비샹장 바스마라카 부사로브라하마라 구셔사 구시마난더 비나야카. 오카 프라티바사난티 살베슈 드비베슈 부누여 드마노 데바마노 슈여 수메루스 드리다 샹나 무디아나 수메루스 드리다 샹나 무디아나 푸미허 따트람 미시라바남 나난다남 자이트라라탐 수마나 사믹티유디아나니 수마나 사믹티유디아나니 수타이만 데바사판 수달샤남 보라마 바이자야는따흐 브라사다흐 그라하나쿠셔트라타라카수투 투루베 니바드타임 와유비쿠슈에파니에 니야메 노팔라쿠슈이타 프라차라흐 와유비쿠슈에파니야메 와유비쿠슈에파니야메 노팔라 kushita pracha. I hate it when they divide it into two lines. That's like when you see me making a lot of mistakes, that's what happened. Put it in one line, man. Why trying to say paper for sake of, you're trying to sacrifice Sanskrit for the sake of paper. Vayo bhikkhu shvapaniyam, vayo bhikkhu shvapaniyam enopalaku shvita pracharaha. Sumero rupari, samni bishudve. Vipa, B. Because it skips one. TV, Pipari Baltanante. I think I'm like quarter done. Mahanandra Nibasinaha, Shodavani Kayaha, Tridasham, Agni Shivatatam, Yamya Sutushwitam. Number 1. Yamasutu. Put the whole word in there. Yamasutu Shwitam. Aparinilmita Vashavaltina. Aparinilmita Vashavaltina. Parinilmita Vashavaltina Shivati. Parinilmita Vashavaltina Shivati. Yeah, when I mess up, it's always broken into like at least 2/3 of the time. Parinilmita Vashavaltina Shijati. Number 2. What's the variation on that? Okay. That Saibe Samkaripat Siddhatam. Anuima diai shivario papanana. Anuima dio madioi madiai madioi madiai. Yeah. Anuima diai shivario papanana. Karepan yushua Purana raka Kama pogina Aupapa di Kadehan Udutamanokola Pirapasaropia Udutamanokola Pirapasaropia Kurata Parichara. Number 3. I'm scared of these variations. Ribara. Fragments of the words. What was it again? Livan. Kurata Parivara. Alexa, turn the volume down a little bit. I'm frustrated with Alexa. Kurata Parivara. Mahati Loke Prajapatye Panchavito Devanikaya Kumudan Rapavaha Parataldana Anjana Paha. Number 4. Scared. What can it be? Ajana. Right? That says you put the whole word in there. Ajana Paha. Okay. Number 5 coming up. Prachita Pan. Number 5. Chittata Pava. Prachitata Pan. Iti. Etem Mahaputa Vashino. Dhyana Hara. Kalpasasra Yusha. Prathame Brahmano Janaloke Chaturvito Devanikayo Brahma Purohitam Brahma Kayikam Brahma Mahakayikam Amara Iti Te Putanandriya Vashino Deviguno Tatara Yushaha Devitiya Tapasi Loke Diribito Devanikaya Apasvara Mahapasvara Satya Mahapasvara Iti te Bhutanandriya Prakriti Vashinum Dviguno Tatara Yushaha Saibe Dhyanahara Ultavaretasam Ultavama Prati. Next page. Hatta Jiñana Ultavama Prati Hatta Jiñana. Hatta, not Hatti. Ultavama Prati Hatta Jiñana. Ultavama Prati Hatta Jiñana. Okay, that one was good. Oh, wow, last page. Are you kidding me? It only took me like 25 minutes. I mean, it's gonna take me 30 minutes instead of 45 minutes. That's awesome. I've improved. Improved from reading this in 45 minutes to almost 30 minutes. Namaste. Okay, it's so important. Attara Phumi Shivana Varata Jiñana Vishwayah Turatiya Brahmanoh Satya Loke Chatavaro Devanikayam. It can be anything else. Akarata Pavana Nyasah Sivaparate Shutva Upari Sititah Pratana Vashinum Yavata Saiga Yushaha Tatra Jutah Savita Katyana Sukah Shuddhani Vasah Savichara Thyana Sukah Satyapam Ananda Matra Thyana Sukah Samjinya Nashijang Samjinya Nashijang Samjinya Nashijang Samita Matra Thyana Sukah. That be dry line Kiamatie Pratite Shutananti Tan ete Sabata Lokah Saiva Eva Brahma Lokah. Wait, number 1. Did I miss any numbers here? No. Okay, just that. Good. Saiva number 1, I'm afraid. Sabrahaka Sabrahmaka. Okay, that's it. I can't believe it. Sabrahmaka. Okay. Eva Brahma Loka. No, I want to double check. Sabrahmaka. Eva Brahma Loka. Videha Parakriti Lian. Videha Parakriti. It's always when it's broken into lines. You're not supposed to break Sanskrit words. Videha Prakriti, Videha Prakriti, Videha Prakriti, Videha Prakriti, Videha Prakriti Layasatu, Mokushapadam, Paitanandam. Number 2. Paitanandam. Okay, that's it. Iti. Nan Lokamatie Nyasatam Iti. What the hell? Like somebody's beating up on a wall, like hammering a wall. Yeah, like when I'm doing this, right? Lokamatie Nyasatam Iti Etadi Yoginam Sakushata Karanuyam Surya Devare Samyamam Kuratavam Tatonyatrampi Evam Tavamat. You know, I'm gonna start from here. Sorry, I got distracted by the hammering wall noise. Stopped now. Oh, started again. Like when I'm reading this, are you kidding me? That's why I don't. I'm a vegan, but I don't like humans. Need I explain further? Humans don't give a shit. Animals give a shit even. Here we go. Etadi yoginam Sakushat Karanuyam, Sakushat Karanuyam, Suryadvare, Samyamam Kuratavam, Statonyatra pi evam, Tavadat Pya Sedyam Vadidam, Davada Pya Sedyam Vadidam, Saivam Purashatamiti. Yeah, I got through. I only got interrupted towards the end. Took me half an hour. Yes. Okay. I'm almost at the. The English translation is still gonna take 20 minutes because I don't think I'll improve on my English. I think my Sanskrit improved. Okay, here we go. And I forgot to change the title. It happens all the time. I'm sorry. 26, not 25. It's always something. Okay, here we go. I need a little break after that, especially with the hammering towards the end. Somebody got really pissed off. That's all I could say. I was about to finish it, and it was stop it, stop it, stop it. Satan, stop it. You're killing me. I'm just a demon. Stop killing demons, Satan. It's like, that's Satan's job, is killing demons. Satan doesn't even like his job of killing demons. You know, spiritually, I'm a vegan. The things that, the effing sheets that come out of my mouth, effing kills effing bad people. You know, being harassed. Here we go. Well, it's English. I don't really give a shit. I mean, I do, but not. Yeah. As a result of constraint upon the sun, the knowledge of the cosmic spaces, the enumeration of these, there are 7 worlds among them. Starting from the Abhiji and extending up to the summit of Meru is the Earth world. Beginning from the summit of Meru and going as far as the pole star, the world of intermediate space diversified by planets and asterisms and stars. Beyond that is the 5-fold heaven world, the world of Mahanandra, the 3rd world, the Mahar world of Prajapati, the 4th world, the 3-fold world of Brahma, that is, the Jana world, and the Tapas world, and the Satya world. The world of Brahma in its 3 stages. Below it, the world of Prajapati, the Great, and Mahanandras. Mahanandras are called heaven. In the sky are the stars, on earth the creatures. Thus saith the summary stanza. Rising in a series above Abhiji, there are 6 regions of the great hell, supported by solid matter, by water, by fire, by wind, by air, and by darkness, namely the Mahakala, the Ambarishu, the Raurava, the Maharaurava, the Kala Sutra, and the Anantata Misra, wherein living creatures, having been allotted a long and grievous length of life, feeling the misery incurred as the result of their own kaima, are born. Next, the 7 lower worlds, with the names Mahatala, Rasatala, Atala, Sutala, Pitala, Tala, and Patala, and as the 8th, this earth, with its 7 lands. And in the midst of it, the golden king of mountains, Sumeru. Its peaks on the 4 sides are made of gems of silver, of lapis lazuli, of crystal, and of gold. By reason of the brilliant color of the lapis lazuli, the southern quarter of the sky is the deep blue of the petal of the blue lotus. The eastern is white, the western is translucent, the northern is like the golden amaranth. And on its southern slope is the rose apple tree, from which this land is called the land of the rose apple. As the sun moves forward, day and night, as it were fast bound to him, revolve. North of this are 3 mountains, blue and white peaked, 2,000 yojanas in extent. Between these 3 zones, 9,000 yojanas each, called Ramanaka, Hiranamaya, and the northern Gurus. On the south, them of Nishotan, of the Goldhorn, and of the Snow Crags, 2,000 yojanas in extent. Between these 3 zones of 9,000 each, called the Harivarsha, Kimpurushu, Parata. On the east of Sumeru, Padrashava, bounded by the Malyava. On the west, Ketumala, bounded by the Gantamadana. In the middle, the zone of Ilabrotam. This same 100,000 yojanas in extent, this same 100,000 yojanas in extent stretches in each direction from Sumeru for half this distance. Now the land of the rose apple, 100,000 yojanas in extent, is encompassed by a girdle-shaped sea of salt, the double thereof. And then the lands of Shaka, Kusha, Gramcha, Shaimala, Magadha, and Pushkara, each double the preceding, fringed with marvelous hills and the seven seas, like a pile of mustard seeds, with their waters of sugar cane juice, of spirits, of butter, of curds, of cream, of milk, and of treacle. Encompassed by the seven seas and girdle-shaped and encircled by the Loka mountains, are estimated at 500 millions of yojanas. This whole well-founded configuration stretches out in the midmost part of the egg, and the egg is a minute fragment of the primary cause, like a firefly in the sky. Here, in the lower world, in the sea, in these mountains, groups of gods have their abode. Asuras, Ganantaivas, Kinanaras, Kimpurushas, Yakushas, Rakushasas, Putas, Pretas, Pishachas, Apasmarakas, Apasarasis, Brahmarakushasas, Kushimanundas, Vinayakas. In all the lands meritorious gods and human beings are there. Sumeru is the pleasure ground of the 30. In it are the pleasure grounds Mishravana, Nanandana, Jaitararata, and Sumanasa. Sudhaima is the gods' assembly hall. Sudaishana is their castle. Vaijayananda is their palace. The planets and asterisms and stars fastened to the pole star have their courses regulated by the steady impulsion of the wind, and arranged at different points above Sumeru move round about it. They who dwell in Mahendrana are 6 groups of gods, the 33, the Agnishivatas, the Yamiyas, the Dushvitas, the Aparinimita Vashavaltins, and the Parinimita Vashavaltins. All fulfill their desires and are endowed with atomization and the other powers. They live for a mundane period. They are goodly to behold, and they delight in love. Their bodies are not caused. Their retinue is made of incomparable and not prudish apsarasis. In the great world of Prajapati, there is a 5-fold group of gods, the Kumudas, the Rapus, the Prataidanas, the Anjanapas, and the Prachitapas. These have the mastery over the great elements. Their food is contemplation. Their lives are for 1,000 mundane periods. In the first of the worlds of Brahma, in the Jana world, there is a fourfold group of gods, the Brahma Purohitas, the Brahma Kayikas, the Brahma Mahakayikas, and the Amaras. These have the mastery over the elements and the organs. In the Tapas world, there is a 3-fold group of gods, the Apasavaras, the Mahapasavaras, and the Satya Mahapasavaras. These have the mastery over the elements and the organs and evolving matter. Each lives twice as long as the previous. Their food is contemplation. Their lives are chaste. Upwards, there is no impediment to their thinking, and in regions below, there is no object obscure to their thought. In the third world of Brahma, in the Satya world, there are 4 groups of gods, the Achyutas, the Shuddhanivasas, the Satyapas, and the Samjinyans. By them, no laying down foundations. Sorry, I'm being I'm being harassed. Fucking A, man. Well, people complain when they go to hell. It's almost like when I'm about to finish, I get hurt, like both times. Probably at the same place. in Sanskrit and in English, Fucking A, man. Demon cannot take it. The demon cannot, feel that closure, so he must disrupt. It's nice self-control, demon. Fucking A. Among humans are demons, called murderers and rapists. If they hear stuff like this, they'll try to kill you. try to kill themselves, I guess, or they die. Their organs fail them. Here we go. By them, no laying down foundations for a dwelling is made. They are grounded in themselves and placed one above the other. They have the mastery over the primary cause and live as long as there are creations. Of these, the Achyutas delight in deliberative contemplation. The Shuddhanivasas delight in reflective contemplation. The Satyapas delight in contemplation where there is nothing but joy. And the Samjinya Samjinyans delight in contemplation where there is a feeling of personality and nothing more. These also remain in the three worlds. These seven worlds are all, without exceptions, worlds of the Brahman. But the discarnate and those are resolved into primary matter. But the discarnate and those who are resolved into primary matter exist in the state of release and are not placed in the worlds. By performing constraint upon the door of the sun, the yogin should directly perceive this. Then also upon others. Thus, to this extent, he should practice until all this is seen. Wow, I did the whole thing in 41 minutes. It used to take me like at least an hour to do the whole thing. Save 20 minutes. So that's like one of the longest, probably like top 3 longest sutra with the comment in the whole 4 books of Yoga Sutras. I can't believe I finished it. Wow. Okay, so it did take 40 minutes with the interruptions towards the end. I could have done it in 35 minutes, I think. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna do Rig Veda, but I'll take it. Yeah, I just read 30 minutes of Sanskrit. I'm gonna take a little break here. And 10 minutes of it. The translation only took 10 minutes to read, or 11 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna change the title now. Rig Veda, hymn 38 coming up, taking a little break. Yeah, I wish I hadn't gotten Perez. I mean, I think the person with the demon was trying, but you can't really control demons at that stage. And then you're gonna forgive them. The best thing that could come out of dealing with the worst people in the world is called neutrality. There's no merit. There's nothing to be gained from dealing with people who are bound to hell. Nothing. You won't gain anything. And stay in the middle. Don't take sides. Stay in the middle until it's over. Yeah. So, hymn 38. I can't even look at this right now. Yeah, I need a little break. You could look at it. If you want to learn Sanskrit, I'll just tell you this word. You could learn that. Uto. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to take a break. So according to many prophecies, Sanskrit is gonna make a comeback. It'll be called the brand new language actually, because the Aryan pronunciation has been lost for at least 500 years. So it's now it's new again after 500 years of being lost. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Uto hi pam tatram sananti poevam yang puro piasatra dadasil nitoshe. One more. Puro piasatra dasa sadam. Puro piasatra sadasil nitoshe. Puro piasatra dasasil nitoshe. I'm gonna start from the beginning again. Uto hi bam ta tram sananti pol bam yang por piasatra sadasil nitoshem 구슈아트랑 상 다다투를 바라 다다투를 바라 삼 가남 다시우피오 아피푸 디무그라무 우땅 바지남 보르네시 슈이트바남 나티그라무 나티그라무 다다툴 비시바 그릇을 또이무 다다툴 비시바 그릇을 또이무 로지비암 시에남 부루슈이타푸수마슌 잘그릇디아 마리오 누르파팀 나 슈라무 얌 시마누 브라바타테 from here 얌 시마누 브라바테밤 드라바는 땀 비시바흐 부를 마다띠 하이셔마너흐 바드필그 티하는 땀 메타윰 나 슈람 라타투람 바타미바 트라자는 땀 야흐 스마루는 타노 가티안 사마투수 사누따라시 짜라띠 고슈 가츠차는 아빌러지고 미다탕 비치키아트티롬 니치키아트티롬 아라팀 파리앙파 아요흐 우땅 스마이남 바스트라마팀 나 따유마눔 구로샤는티 구슈이타요 파레슈 니자야마남 자수림 나 시에남 시라바시짱 쯔청엠 바슈마쯔짱 유타마 우땅 스마수 프라타마흐 사리슈여는니 베베띠 시레노이피 라타나마 스라잠 거르는 바노 자니오 나 슈프반 레놈 레디 하트까리 레디 하트키라놈 다다시반 우땅 시앙 바지 사우릴 라타반 슈슈루 셔마너스타는 반 사마리엠 두람 야티슈 두라야는 늘어지 비오티 두라야는 늘어지 비오티 프루보흐 기라테 레누무른 잔 우땅 스마시암 다니아 또리밤 디올라카야또 아피유조 파야는 뜸 야당암 사스라마피 슈이마요티드 둘바이투흐 슈이마요티드 둘바이투흐 almost. Man, if somebody's listening in not in a good way. 야당암 사스라마피 슈이마요티드 둘바이투흐 스마 파바티 피마 런자는 우땅 스마시야 바나야는티 자나 주팀 그러시뚜이 프롬 아피푸 디마쇼흐 우따이나마후흐 사미템 비야는 따흐 바람 다티그람 아사라트 사스라이흐 다티그라흐 샤바산 반짱 그러셔뚜이흐 수리야 이반 주티셔 바스타타는 Jyotisha Pasatatana Sasra Sasrasaha Shatasan Bajal Bajalban Bajalban Neuro-Linguistic Programming Samiman Pachamsi. There's like a fight going on. Namaste. Neuro-Linguistic Programming Samiman Pachamsi Bajalban. I don't know, man. Like, if you commit a serious crime, I don't think you have any right to like yell at somebody who works for God, even if it's Satan. Just my opinion. Yeah, your world is going down because of me, because of what I'm doing. What did you do? What the F did you do? Why is what I'm doing hurting you? What the F is wrong with you people? It's not just one. From you too came the gifts and days aforetime which Terasa Dasiu granted to the Purus. He gave the winner of our fields and plowlands, and the strong smiter who subdued the Dasyus. And ye gave mighty Tatikras, the giver of many gifts, who visiteth all people, impetuous hawk, swift and of very color, like a brave king, whom each true man must honor, whom as 'twere down a precipice, swift rushing each Puru praises, and his heart rejoices, springing forth like a hero famed for battle, rolling the cart and flying like the tempest, who gaineth precious booty in the combats, and moveth, winning spoil among the cattle, shown in bright color, looking on the assemblies beyond the churl to worship of the living. Loudly the folk cry after him in battles, as 'twere a thief who steals away a garment, speeding to glory or a herd of cattle, even as a hungry falcon swooping downward. And fain to come forth first amid these armies, this way and that with rows of cars he rushes, gay like a bridesman, making him a garland, tossing the dust, champing the rein that holds him, and that strong steed, victorious and faithful, obedient with his body in the combat, speeding straight on amid the swiftly pressing, casts over his brows the dust he tosses upward. And at his thunder, like the roar of heaven, those who attack tremble and are affrighted. For when he fights against and battles the thousands, dread is he in his striving, none may stay him. The people praise the overpowering swiftness of this fleet steed who giveth men abundance. Of him they say, when drawing back from battle, Tatigras hath sped forward with his thousands. Tatigras hath overspread the fivefold people with vigor, as the sun lightens the waters. May the strong steed who winneth hundreds, thousands, retreat with sweetness these my words and praises. I just remember something. So according to one prophecy, Baphomet, lives in a town, and all the people in his town moves out because they start dying. I think that might be what's happening here, or what's starting to happen here, because every time I do Sanskrit, somebody is doing something stupid somewhere around me. That's a problem. If it was happening, even just a mile away, half a mile away, quarter of a mile away, I'll be fine with it. But they're coming at me. That's a problem. They can't deal with their own sins, so they're coming at me. Dude, if what I'm doing is hurting you and you shouldn't be able to hear me because you're living in a different house, this world may not be for that person. Just my opinion, what are you gonna do? Go against God? People want to be stupider, or do they want, intelligence? This world was created out of intelligence, by the way. So if you're trying to destroy something like what I'm doing, which is Sanskrit, which is straight up intellect. There's Sanskrit is straight up intellect. Period. I don't know. So that's why I use the term demons, because I don't know how to describe humans who cannot digest Sanskrit, who can't what I'm doing will kill them if I do it long enough. It's called torture. Why is it torture for them? My question is, what did they do? What did they do? What did they do? Because this will kill demons. For sure. Torture for demons. So, my question is, what did they do? And, somebody's always listening in when I talk about stuff like this. Okay, that was enough break. Yeah, that was good. I needed a break from that Sutra reading. So Baphomet moves into a town. People in that town start dying, and eventually everybody freaks out and starts moving out. That's like a movie script, though. Can it be reality? I don't know. I'll try. Act 2. Almost at there. Here we go. Nadang mai bijana tyatha satyam padati na bijananan satyam padati bijananan nevan satyam padati bijinyanam tevevan bijijinya sitavyamiti bijijinya sitavyamiti bijinyanam bhagavo bijijinyasa iti. Namaste. Oh, sure. Iti sabadadashaha kanundoha. Verily, when one understands, then he speaks the truth. One who does not understand does not speak the truth. Only he who understands speaks the truth. But one must desire to understand understanding. Sir, I desire to understand understanding. Okay, now Garuda Purana, and I don't have digital copy, so okay, so chapter 2 then, Garuda Purana. So this is the last one. I told her an hour has passed. This is gonna be like a 12-hour session. It's too much for me. I wouldn't mind doing this if I were surrounded by people who, maybe nurtured by it, like the, Japanese or something. They could be nurtured by what I'm doing. Maybe not all of them, but, a lot of them. But people who, who are being cursed by what I'm doing, being cursed by what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, but short. Oh, it's 86. That'll take me 45 minutes minimum. Almost at an hour mark, so I'll be done at like the 2-hour mark. Oh well, so be it. Here we go. I have no patience. I forget. Namaste. Atha deviti yothyayaha Garuda ubancham ki derisho yamalokasyan panantha bhavati duhakadaha wakadaha duhakadaha yatra yananti yatha pa sataname kathaya keshavam Shri Bhagavan ubancham Yamamaigam Mahatuhakaparadam te Kathayamiyaham Mama Pakotopi Tachachurutavan Devam Pavishyasi Kamampitaha Purokoshachachayan Purokoshachachayan Na Tatara Sati Yatara Vishramate Naraha Yasamina Maige Na Janana Diyam Yena Pranwana Samud Taret Na Jalam Durushyate Kavapi Gurushwitotiyap Gurushwitotibaya Bibet Tapanante Devadasha Ditya Pralayanante Yatan Kagam 다스미는 같이 찾디 빠빠드만 시다바넷 시다바테나 비드위타흐 가는더까이 비티아트 그바비 그바치트 살파이 마하비쇼이흐 심하이비야 그라 심하이비야 크라이흐 시바필 코라이 피쿠쇼 슈요테 시바필 코라이 피쿠쇼요테 그바비 빠빠그르트 파쿠쇼 sorry 시바필 코라 파쿠쇼 코라이 시바필 코라이 파쿠쇼요테 그바비 빠빠그르트 브로시티카일 다시아템 그바비 그바치드 다히아티 바흐니나엠 따따흐 그바치는 마하 코라마시 파트라바남 따따흐 그바치는 마하 코라마시 파트라바남 마하트 요자나남 사스레 드베 비스땅라 야마따흐 스무르따면 가고도 가바트 구르트람 가고도 가바트 그르트람 사라카 담샤 삼꿀 사라카 담샤 삼꿀람 사라카 담샤 삼꿀람은 샤다바그니짱 따뜻빠뜨람 따뜻빠뜨라 시치는 나 따뜻빠뜨라 시치는 나 피는 나 따뜻빠뜨라 시치는 나 피는 나 흐브라자야뜸 그바치트 빠따띠아는 탁구뱀 비카트 뜨바이바탄 비카트 뜨바이바 비카트 뜨바이바탄 뜨그바치트 가츠차테 구슈라타라수 샹은꾸나 구마 무파리 샹은꾸나 무파리 그바치트 스칼라티아는테 다마시우그레 잘렘 니파타테 그바치트 방은겜 잘라오까 투에 그바치트 삼타프타 깔다멤 삼타프타 바루까 길노에 트마타타 무라마엠 그바치트 그바치 당은가 라라 샤오짜 마하투마 꿀레 그바치트 그바치 당은가라 브로슈트위 시장 실라 브로슈트위허 사바브라장 사바지라깡엠 라크타 브로슈트위허 샤스트라 브로슈트위허 그바치 두슈노문 부바이쇼나무 그바치 두슈노문 부바이샤나무 구쇼라 깔다마 브로슈트위 시장 마하님은 나니 그바치트 바프라파라로하남 그바피 가는다레슈 브라베샤나무 가투는 탁가 가투는 탁가라스타트라스티 가투는 탁가라스타트라스티 두하카로하실라흐 그바치트 보야쇼노이타 불너시잠 비슈트 불너 흐라다흐 그바치트 마가마티아바라 바하 디우그란 코란 바이타라누이 나디 산 드르슈트 두하카단 겜밤 야시양 발단 파야바함 샤타요자나 비스틸노 보야쇼노이타 바히니 아스티브른다 부르는다 따뚜 아스티브르는다 따뚜 둘강 마음 사쇼노 있다 깔다만 아가탄 두스따란 바바이흐 가이샤샤이 바라 둘가만 가이샤샤이 바라 둘가만 마하그라 사하마 마하그라 하산 마하그라 하사사 마하그라 하사마 길노 마하그라 하사마 길노 마하그라 하사마 길노 코라빠꾸슈이 샷다이 버릇땅 아가땀 빠삐남 들으셨더반 지발라 투마사마 꿀람 그바타때 성함 나디 땅을 꾸슈여 까떠하는 딸 들었담 까떠하는 딸 그릇담 야통함 끄러미 피허 삼꿀람 코라이허 수지바끄드라이허 사마는 따따허 바즈라 뚜는 덜 마하 그릇 바즈라 뚜는 덜 마하 그릇 라이바 야사이허 바즈라 뚜는 덜 마하 그릇 라이바 야사이허 바리바리 땅 시슈몽 라이시점 마카라일 잘로카 마트시아 까츠 차파이허 아니알 잘라스탑 지바이시점 아니알 잘라스타 지바이시점 뿌리 땅 마음사 페다까이허 빠띠땅 스타트 브라바헤 짱 끄라는다는 띠 바후빵 비나흐 한 프라따흐 부트랑 따떼띠 브랄라빠는 띠 무훌무후허 구슈티땅 스트로 슈이땅흐 빠빠흐 비바는 띠 길란 쇼노이땀 비바티 길란 쇼노이땀 That's the alternative. 성 사리두루 티라부 사리두루 티라부람 바하는 띠 페닐람 바후 마하코라 띠갈주자는 띠 마하코라 띠갈주자는 띠 둘니리 구슈여 파야바한 나시온 라샤나마 트레놈 빠빠흐 술가따차타나흐 바후브르시치카 삼킬놈 세비땅 그르셔나 빠는나가이흐 따는마티에 빠띠따난짬 트랑땅 고피나 비디아템 발타샤타 사하스트라이흐 빠따레 야는띠 빠피나흐 구셔넘 드슈타는띠 빠따레 구셔너 두파리 발티나흐 빠피남 빠따나야이바 니미땅 선 나디 카감 나 빠람 드르시아테 나시안 두스따라 바후두하카당 에밤 바후비타 클래셴 야마마게티 두하카듬 구로샤는 따시짱 루다는 따시짱 두하키땅 야는 띠 빠비나흐 빠샤나 야는 뜨리따흐 깨치트 구루슈여마너 스타탐 구샤이흐 깨치트 구루슈여마너 스타탐 구샤이흐 샤스트라 그라이흐 브르슈타타흐 브로탈니야마나 시짱 빠비나흐 나사 그라파샤 그르슈트 시짱 깔나파샤이스타탐 빠렘 깔라파샤이흐 그루슈여마노흐 까까이흐 그루슈여 스타탐 빠렘 그리바 바후슈 바데슈 마드타흐 브르슈 투에짱 시름칼라이흐 아요파라시짱 예 게치드 바하는 따흐 바티 야는 띠 예 야마두 다이마하 고라이스타 누야마나 시장 무드가라이흐 바마는 또 루티람 바그트라 뜻다데바 시나는띠 바그트라 뜻다데 바그트라 뜻다데바 시나는띠 때보나흐 쇼자는 따흐 스바니 깔마누이 굴라님 까츠차는띠 자는 따바흐 아티바 두허카 삼파는 나흐 브라야는띠 야마마는디라무 따타피 선 잘라는 말게 보트라 파우트라 이띠 부르바는 하헤띠 브라루다는 니티야 브라루다는 니티야 마누타피아티 하헤띠 브라루다는 니티야 마누타피아티 브라루다는 니티야 마누타피아 브라루다는 니티야 마누파티아티 하헤띠 브라루다는 니티야 마누타 브라루다는 니티야 마누타피아티 브라루다는 니티야 마누타피아티 마는다티흐 마하탄 부누여 요게나 마누슈엄 자나마 라피아템 따뜻바라피아 나 그렇도 탈마하기 들으샴 히 마양 그렇다면 마양 나 따뜻함 나 후땀 따뽀 나 따뜻함 들이다샹 나 부지땅 나 딜타사반 비히땅 비타나또 대히는 그바지는 니스따라 야뜨뜨바 양 그렇다면 나 부지땅 비프라가노 허수라 빠감 비프라가노 허수라 빠감 나 자시리타 허사트 부르슈 나 세비타 허 바로 빠까로 나 그렇다 허 가다잖아 대히는 그바지는 니스따라 야뜨뜨바 양 그렇다면 잘라샤요 나이바 그렇도 히 늘잘렘 마누슈여 했도 허 파슈파쿠슈이 했다뱀 고비프라브로트티알 타마깡아리 나는 밥이 대히는 그바치는 니스따라 야뜨뜨바양 그렇다면 나 니티야다남 나 가바흐니감 그렇담 나 베다샤스트랄 타바짜흐 브라마누이담 슈루탐 puranam 나 자부지토 진용 대히는 그바치는 니스따라 야뜨뜨바양 그렇담 팔둘마양 나이바 그렇담 히탐 바짜흐 프라티브라탐 나이바 가다피 발리탐 나 가우라밤 그바피 그렇담 구루지탐 대히는 그바치는 니스따라 야뜨뜨바양 그렇담 야뜨뜨바양 그렇다면 나 타이마 부더 티양은 아니 water. So I'm at Shloka 40 right now, almost halfway. It took me 13 minutes so far, but I need water. Thanks for sticking with me, or thanks for watching if you're watching later. Okay, it's apple juice. So I have the English translation in digital form. After this, I'll read that. Yeah, I don't have any other translation. Yeah, that's the only translation I have. Okay, so starting at Shloka 40 again, it's 86 shlokas. I'm almost halfway. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Na Taima Buddha Tiam
patirevan sebito bahani pravesho na kuruto burute patang Vaithavyama sadhya tapo na savitam dehinan kavachinan nisatara yatatavayai kurutam ma sopava sailnam vishoshuitam mayai janandara yanaiva diyamaiha savisataraiha nari shariram bahutuha kapajanam labutam mayai Bolba kertai kertai bikai mapiha Bolba kertai bikai mapiha Bolba kertai bikai I wanna say okay Nari shariram bahutu kapajanam labutam mayai Bolba kertai bikai mapiha Evam bilapyam bahushaha samaranam bolba dahikamu Manushatvam mama kutan iti kuroshanan parasalpati Tasha saputa dina niyako Tasha saputa dina niyako Vayu vegana kachachati Ashurka dashe dine nai kushuya Ashurka dashe dine nai kushuya prataha saumya puram Prajat Tasaminum Puravarim Ramya Pratananja Gano Mahana Pushipa Padran Nadi Tatra Niagurotaha Guriya Daishanaha Puran Tatra San Vishiramam Prapunoti Yamakingakaraha Dara putra dikam saukyam Samarate tatra tuhakitaha Tanadi protya mitranui Saivam shochati vai yadam Tadam pratan sutu tatratiyaha Kingankara shechadama buruvana Kingankara shechadama buruvana Kavan tanam kavan sutam jayam kavan suharata kavan jan manantavaha Savakalmopai jitamam pokatam Savakalmopai jitamam pokatam Mutha yahi jiram pati Janasi samambalabalam Balamatavaganam No samambalaya yatasem paralokapanantam Ganandavya masati tavam Dishichitam eva tena maigena yatra pavati Karaya vikarayo hi Abalakyata maigayam Abalakyata maigoyam Naiva maltiyam Shrutnasatuvayam Purana samam pavam bhagyam kim divija pyopi na shrutama Evamukutasatatom Tu taisatan duyaman duyaman ashacham Mudagaraiha Nipatanan nupatanan thaya Vanampa shaira kurushuyate Nipatanan Nutapatanan thaya Nipatanan nutapananda Nipatanan nutapatanan tha Vanampa shaira kurushuyate Nipatanan nutapatanan tha Vanampa shaira kurushuyate Palayate.
I wish people didn't harass me. That's why I don't even care. Like, the only reason why I hate them is they don't stop. And they can't handle that truth. Alright, Shloka 50. 37 left, that's it.
Eva mukutasa tato, du taiseta du yamanashicam, mudugaraihe. Nipata는 누트빠따는 타바는 빠샤이라 그루슈였대 발라트 아트라 따뜻함 수타이허 빠우트라이허 스네하 드반 그르빠야 타반 마시감 베는더 마시나티 따따허 사오리 뿌람 뿌라자트 따트라 나머나스티 라장 바이 잠가마허 까라루 빠트르크 따드르셔트밤 파야피 또사오 비시람에 구루테 마티무 우다감 자는나 삼유크담 풍은 끝에 봄 끝에 따뜨라 뿔에 갔다흐 드라이바 구슈이캠 바야드 따뜻함 바야드 따뜻함 사 따뜻뿌람 원함 드라이바 구슈이캠 바야드 따뜻함 사 따뜻뿌라 마티크라메트 따뜻뿌라 마티크라메트 따또 나게는드라 파바남 브라또 양티 드바라는 비타흐 바나니 따뜨라 라우드라 누이 드르셔트바 그라는 다티 두하 기타흐 니크르노이흐 그루슈여마 너스투 루다테 짜 뿌나흐 마사드바야 바사네 뚜 따뜻뿌람 비아티토 브라자트 포거트방 베는담 잘람 바스트람 따뜻함 야드바는 타바이리타흐 그루슈여마너흐 뿌나흐 빠샤일니야테 그레 짜 킹은까라이흐 마세 뚜르띠에 사문뿌라 뿌테 뿌라피아 가는 탈바 빠뜨따나무 뚜르띠야 마시감 비는담 따뜨라 푸크트바 뿌라살파티 샤일라 가맘 짜툴테짜 마시 뿌라뿌노티 바이 뿌라무 빠슈너스 따뜨라 발셔는티 브라타시오파리 푸리샤흐 짜툴타마시감 비는담 푸크트바 김치트 수키 파베트 따또 양아티 뿌람 브라타흐 그람짜마 세탐 반짜멘 하스타 따뜻함 따당 붕어 끝댐 브라타흐 그람짜 뿌레 스티타흐 야트 반짜마 시감 비는덤 푸크트방 구루라 뿌람 브라자트 살타까이흐 반짜필마 살니우 반 살티까이흐 반짜필마 살니우 쇼나슈는 마시감 반짜필마 살니우 반짜필마 살니우 쇼 살타까이흐 반짜필마 살니우나 반짜필마 살니우나 쇼는 마시감 브라자트 따뜨랑 따뜻해난 비는두에난 가투에나 비야 니나 있다흐 가투에나 비야 있다흐 세티타흐 무훌달 타는 뚜 비시라미야 무훌달 타는 뚜 비시라미야 까문빠마나흐 수도흐 기타흐 따뜻뿌람 뚜 파리티아지야 다이지톰 야마킹은 까라이흐 브라양티 지트라 파바남 비치트로 나마 파티바흐 야마시아이 바누조 프라탄 야트라 라지암 프라샤스티히 땀 빌로키야 마하가얌 야단 피타흐 팔라야뜸 따단 삼무칸 아가티야 가이발땅 이다마 부르바는 바얌때 달트뚜까마야 마하바이타라누임 나디마 나바마다야 사문프라프탄 야디때 부누여미 드르샤마 다남 비따라남 브로커담 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨피허 나마스테 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨피허 이암 성 디리아테 야스마드 따스마드 드바이따라누이 스모르땀. One more. I'm at 66 right now. Alright, 21 left. 다남 비따라남 브로커담 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨 무니피스 따뜻뜨밤 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 따뜻뜨밤 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨피 무니피스 따뜻뜨밤 무니피스 따뜻뜨밤 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨 달. It's very hard to say. 다남 비따라남 브로커담 무니피스 따뜻뜨바 날씨피허 이암 성 디리아테 야스마드 따스마드 바이따라누이 스모르땅 야디 드바양 브라다드땅 가우스따땅 나우루파 살파티 나니아테티 바차스테슈엄 슈르트방 한 다이바 파셔템 땀 들으실때방 그바타테 상 두땀 들으실때방 소띠끄라는 다템 아다뜨따다나흐 바바드만 다시야메바 니마주자띠 나는 목해 가는떡감 다뜨뜨방 두다이랑 가샤 삼스티 시타이흐 두다이랑 가샤 삼스티라이 따이흐 두다이랑 가샤 삼스티 따이흐 마두이셰나 야탕 마드시야스 따탕 바람누이 야템 바는마시감 바는마시감짱 야트비는덤 따뜨라 부끄뜨방 브라살파티 말게 사 빌라바니아티 무포구슈어 비도이도 무포구슈어 비도이도 히알라무 사부타메 마시 삼포나 부테 뿌람 바흐바 바담 브라자트 따뜨라 봄끝에 브라다트담 야트 사부타메 마시 부트라카이흐 따뜨 뿌람 두 비아티크라미아 두하카담 뿌라무르주 차티 마하드 두하카마 바아브노티 마하드 두하카마 바아브노티 캐 가지 차는 캐짜레 짜라 레시바람 가지 차는 캐짜레 시바람 가지 차는 캐짜레 시바람 마시아셔 뚝긴 마시아셔 두어 마시아셔 떠맨 브라다드담 야드베눈담 부끄트방 브라살파티 나밤에 마시 사문불 누에 나나그라는다 나나그라는다 뿌람 브라자트 나나그라는다가 나나그라는다가 너는 들으실 때만 그라는다마 나는 수다루 너는 스바얌짱 슈니아 흐르다야흐 사마 그라는다띠 두하키타흐 사마 그라는다띠 두하키타흐 비하야 따뜨뿌람 브라타스 딸지토 브라타스 딸지토 야마킹은 까라이흐 수타부다 파바남 가제체드 다샤메 마시 그렇죠 츠라타흐 비는도 다남 잘람 따뜨라 포그트방 비나 수키 파베트 마시 자이카 다셰 불누에 뿌람 라우드람 사 가제차띠 다샤이카 마시감 따뜨라 붐끝에 따뜻함 수따디피흐 살드 타짜이까 다시 살드 타짜이까 다시 마시 바요발쇼너 무르츠 차띠 Mekha Tatra Prabhaishananti Pratanam Tuakada Yakah Niunatikam Cha Yachuradatam Tatra Pumkate Sa Tuakitah Samumpul Nuetu Tato Balshue Shita Tuyam Nagaram Brajat Himacha Chatagunam Tataram Mahashitam Patatyapi Shitai Tahakushutitah Shitai Tahakushutitah Shitai Tahak
7 left. That's almost done. A lot of reading today. I wasn't ready for this. I'm at Shoka 80. The last one is 86. 7 more.
Shitai Tahakushutikah Shitai Tahakushutikah Sopi Vikushate Hi Disho Dasham Dishatate Vanantavah Gopi Yo Me Tuhakam Vyapohitam Vyapohati. Maybe I'm getting tired. Kimkara Satem Padanantiyatra Kavate Punuyam Hi Tadra Shama Pukatavan Jan Vanshrikam Pinandam Tairiyama Lamambate Punaha Tataha Sambata Sarasyanante Pratya Sanane Yamalaya Ahupi Tipuran Katavan Hasutamatram Samutasarajat Amgushutamatro Bayushicha Kaima Pogaya Kecharahu Yatana Dehama Sadia Saha Yamiaiha Prayaticham Altavadahi Katanani Yalna Tatatani Kashyapam Evam Kashatuanate Yananti Guruhitavan Gurutavanantanaiha Taimaraja Pure Sananti Jatuldvaranui Kecharam Yatrayam Takushuina Dvaramai Gasatem Parikil Titahu Asaminam Pati Mahakore Kushuturashwa Sharamapi Dvitang Kushuturashwa Sharamapi Dvitang Yatam Yananti Tatam Brokatam Gimpuyahu Gimpuyahu Shirotu Michachasi.
Namaste. I got through and I look like hell. Āmēn. Reading the translation, I need a little break. I didn't get interrupted towards the middle and towards the end. In the beginning, I guess once you do the damage, you don't need to keep. I don't know how harassing works. Once you get to once you give the pain, you don't need to harass them further. I guess that's what's happening with me. Like they make weird effing noises, and then I'm disrupted, and they walk away until I regain myself back, and they do it again. It's been a cycle like that. I'm getting sick of it. Why are they doing it? My question is, what did they do? What did they do that they're allergic to what I'm doing? They're allergic to what I'm doing, and that's an understatement. Okay, now I could read the digital translation. It's chapter 2. Change that here. Can I just make that one line? Doesn't look pretty. Just whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna take a minute break, and now it's just the translation part. So if you don't, if you're just here for Sanskrit, the Sanskrit part is done. This translation will take me about 15 minutes to read. It's 10 to 15 minutes. Chapter 2, on account of the way of Yama. Give me 30 seconds. Right away, man. It's called karma, you know. A person may not have anything to do with anything but the fact that he's doing it at the same time. Garuda said, what is the path of misery in the world of Yama like? Tell me, O Keshava, in what way the sinful go there? The Blessed Lord said, I will tell you about the way of Yama, bestowing great misery. Although you are my devotee, when you have heard it, you will become agitated. There is no shade of trees there in which a man may take rest, and on this road there is none of the foods by which he may support life. No water is to be seen anywhere, that he, extremely thirsty, may drink. 12 suns blaze over as though at the end of a pralaya. There the sinful soul goes along pierced by cold winds, in one place torn by thorns, in another stung by very venomous serpents. The sinful in one place is bitten by ferocious lions, tigers, and dogs, in another stung by scorpions, in another burnt by fire. In one place there is a very terrible forest of sword-like leaves, which is recorded as 2,000 yojanas in length and breadth, infested with crows, owls, hawks, vultures, bees, mosquitoes, and having forest fires, by whose leaves he is pierced and torn. In one place he falls into a hidden well, in another from a lofty mountain, in another he treads on razor edges and on spear points. In one place he stumbles in the awful black darkness and falls into water, in another in mud abounding in leeches, in another in hot slime. In one place is a plain of hot sand made of smelted copper, in another a mound of embers, in another a great cloud of smoke. In some places are showers of charcoal, showers of stones and thunderbolts, showers of blood, showers of weapons, showers of boiling water, and showers of caustic mud. In one place are deep chasms, in others hills to climb and valleys to descend. In one place there is pitch darkness, in another rocks difficult to climb over, in others lakes filled with pus and blood, and with excrement. Lakes filled with pus and blood, and with excrement. In the midst of the way flows the terribly horrible Vaitaranui river, which, when seen, inspires misery, of which even an account arouses fear. Extending 100 yojanas, a flow of pus and blood, impassable, with heaps of bones on the banks, with mud of flesh and blood, unfordable, impassable for the sinful, obstructed with hairy moss, filled with huge crocodiles, and crowded with hundreds of dreadful birds. When it sees the sinful approaching this river, overspread with flames and smoke, seeds, like butter in the frying pan, covered all over with dreadful throngs of insects with piercing stings, infested with huge vultures and crows with adamantine beaks, filled with porpoises, with crocodiles, with leeches, fishes, and turtles, and with other flesh-eating water animals. Very sinful people, fallen into the flood, cry, O brother, O son, O father, again and again, wailing. Hungry and thirsty, the sinful drink the blood, it is said, that river, flowing with blood, carrying much foam, very dreadful, with powerful roaring, difficult to see into, fear-inspiring. At the very sight of it, the sinful swoon away. Covered with many scorpions and with black snakes, of those who have fallen into the midst of this, there is no rescuer whatever. By hundreds of thousands of whirlpools, the sinful descend to the lower region. They stay for a moment in the lower region, after the moment rising again. Over this river was created only that the sinful should fall into it. It is difficult to cross and gives great misery, and its opposite cannot be seen. Thus along the way of Yama, of many kinds of pain, giving extreme misery, go the sinful, crying and weeping and laden with misery. Bound by the noose, some of them being dragged by hooks, and pierced from behind with points of weapons, the sinful are led on. Others are drawn along by a noose through the end of the nose,
and also by nooses through the ears. Others by the nooses of death, being dragged along, are pecked by crows. Some go on the way neck, arms, feet, and back bound with chains, bearing many loads of iron, and being beaten with hammers by the awful messengers of Yama, vomiting blood from the mouth, which then they eat again. Bewailing their own karmas, these beings, becoming exhausted, full of very great misery, go on towards the mansion of Yama. And the stupid, thus going on the way, calling on son and grandson, incessantly crying out, "Oh, oh, repent!" By great meritorious effort, birth, as a human being is gained. Having obtained that, I did not do my duty. Also, whatever have I done? I made no gifts, no offerings to the fire, performed no penances, did not worship the deities, did not perform service at a place of pilgrimage, as prescribed. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. I did not duly honor the assemblies of Brahmins, did not visit the holy river, did not wait upon good men, never performed any benevolent acts. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. Alas, I did not excavate tanks in waterless places, either for the benefit of men or for the sake of animals and birds, did not even a little for the support of cows and Brahmins. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. I made no daily gifts and did not give food daily to the cow, did not value the precepts of the Vedas and the Shastras, did not listen to the Puranas, did not worship nor worship the wise. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. I did not follow the good advice of my husband, never preserve fidelity to my husband, did not pay due respect to my worthy elders. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. Not knowing my duty, I did not serve my husband, nor after his death enter the fire. Having become widowed, I performed no austerities. O dweller in the body, make reparation for whatever you have done. I did not emaciate myself by monthly fasts, by the course of the moon, nor by detailed observances. Owing to my bad deeds in former lives, I got a woman's body, which is a source of great misery. Thus, having lamented many times, remembering the past incarnation, crying, "Whence did I attain this human state?" he goes on. For 17 days he goes on alone with the speed of the wind. On the 18th day of Daikoshrir, the departed reaches the city of Saumya. Large numbers of the departed are in that excellent and beautiful city. The river Padra is there, and a fig tree delightful to see. In that city he takes rest, along with the servants of Yama. There he remembers the enjoyment of wife, son, and others, and is miserable. When he bewails his wealth, his family, and dependents all, then the departed belonging there, and the servants say this: "Where is your wealth now? Where are your children and wife now? Where are your friends and relatives now? You only suffer the result of your own karma, you fool. Go on for a long time. You know that provisions are the length of a traveler. You do not strive for provisions, O traveler in the higher world. Yet you must inevitably go on that way, where there is neither buying nor selling. Have you not heard, O mortal, of this way, which is familiar even to children? Have you not heard of it from the twice born as spoken of in the Puranas? Thus spoken to by the messengers and being beaten with the hammers, he is forcibly dragged by the nooses, falling down and getting up again and running. Here he eats the monthly rice balls given by his sons and grandsons through either love or compassion, and thence goes on into Sauripura. There is there a king named Jangangama, who has the appearance of death. Having seen him, he is overcome with fear and decides to give up efforts. In that city he eats a mixture of water and food given at the end of 3 fortnights, and then passes on from that city. Thence the departed speedily goes to Naganendra Pavana, and having seen the fearful forest, there he cries in misery. Being dragged unmercifully, he weeps again and again. At the end of 2 months, the afflicted leaves that city. Having enjoyed there the rice balls, water, and cloths given by his relatives, being again dragged with the nooses, he is led onwards by the servants. Upon the coming of the 3rd month, having arrived at the city of the Ganantaivas, and there having eaten the rice balls offered in the 3rd month, he moves on. And in the 4th month reaches Shailagama city. There stones rain down copiously upon the departed. Having eaten the rice balls of the 4th month, he becomes somewhat happy. In the 5th month, the departed goes thence to the city of Graumjam. Remaining in the city of Graumjam, the departed eats the rice balls given by hand in the 5th month, and then, having eaten it, goes to Kururapura. At the end of 5.5 months, the ceremony before the 6th monthly is performed. He remains satisfied with the rice balls and jars then given. Having stayed trembling and very miserable for a time, and having left that city, threatened by the servants of Yama, he goes to Chitrapavana, over which kingdom rules a king named Vichitra, who is the younger brother of Yama. When he sees his huge form, he runs away in fear. Then, having come before him, some fishermen say, "We have arrived bringing a boat for you, who desire to cross the great Vaitaranui river, if your merits are sufficient." It is said by the sages who see the truth that Vaitaranu is a gift. And this is called Vaitaranui because it is crossed over by that. If you have made the gift of a cow, then the boat will come to you, otherwise not. Having heard their words, "Oh heavens," he exclaims. Seeing him, it cedes, seeing which he cries loudly. The simple soul who has made no gifts verily sinks in that. Having fixed a skewer through his lips, the messengers, floating in the air, carry him across like a fish upon a hook. Having then eaten the rice balls of the 6th month, he passes on. He goes on the way, lamenting, very greatly afflicted with the desire to eat. At the approach of the 7th month, he goes to the city of Bahuvanapadam. There he enjoys what is given by his sons in the 7th month. Having passed beyond that city, he arrives at the city of Tuakada. Traveling in the air, he suffers great misery, O ruler of birds. Having eaten the rice balls, which are given in the 8th month, he moves on. At the end of the 9th month, he goes to the city of Nanakarānanda. Having seen many people crying in agony in various ways, and being himself faint of heart, he cries in great misery. Having left that city, the departed, threatened by the servants of Yama, goes with difficulty in the 10th month to Suttaputta-Pavana. Though he there obtains the rice ball, gifts, and water, he is not happy. At the completion of the 11th month, he goes to the city of Rauduram. There he enjoys what is offered in the 11th month by his sons and others, and half after the 11th month, he reaches Vayovaishonam. There clouds teem, giving misery to the departed, and there he in misery obtains the Shradata before the annual one. At the end of the year, he goes to the city of Shitatuya, where cold 100 times greater than that of the Himalaya afflicts him. Hungry and pierced with cold, he looks about in the 10 directions. Does there remain any relative who will remove my misery? There the servants ask, "What sort of merit have you?" Having eaten the annual rice balls, he plucks up courage again. At the end of the year, coming nearer to the abode of Yama, having reached the city of Bahupiti, he casts off the body the measure of a hen. The spirit, the size of a thumb, to work out its kaima, getting a body of torment, sets out through the air with the servants of Yama. Those who do not offer gifts for the dweller in the upper body, O Gāshapa, thus go painfully bound in tight bounds. Into the city of the King of Justice there are 4 gateways, O bird, of which the way of the southern gate has been declared to you. how they go on this most dreadful path, afflicted with hunger, thirst, and exhaustion, has been told. What else do you wish to hear? Now, was there an ending? Check. Yeah, okay. Thus ends the Garuda Purana, named, the name was in the beginning. Named on account of the way of Yama. Let me see about the translator. Thus ends Garuda Purana, chapter named on account of the way of Yama, of chapter 2. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm done. Wow, it's a lot of work. Almost 2 hours. Next major reading. So I'm alternating for I'm doing my concentration is in Śrīmad Bhagavatam and Mahabharata and Ramayana. And the fourth reading, I alternate 4 books. Four, yeah. And the books that I'm alternating at the fourth reading is Bhagavad Gita, Garuda Purana, which I read today, and Buddha Charita, and what's the fourth one? Kariki Purana is the hardest read. So I'll alternate those 4 as I'm concentrating on Śrīmad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, and Ramayana. These are the most important works in Hinduism, period. Śrīmad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, and Ramayana. Yeah, nothing comes close to that. And then I add, every fourth reading I'm alternating 4 books. So today was Garuda Purana. I think tomorrow is not tomorrow, but the fourth reading. So it's tomorrow Śrīmad Bhagavatam again, and then Mahabharata, Ramayana. So 4th day from now, which would be 2, 3, 4, Friday. So Friday I'll be reading Kariki Purana. Are you kidding me? It can't be Garuda. It can't be. You gotta be kidding me. I just read Kariki Purana. It's so hard. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. You know what? I'm gonna do Bhagavad Gita on Friday. I'm gonna cheat. Avoid Kariki Purana. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid it. It's best to avoid it. I mean, for a time. Thank you. I'm done. I need to find like a studio, a quiet studio where I could do this, but I don't know if that's God's will. God wants me to do this in public. I mean, I'm in my own private studio. Not like a recording studio, but some people think I'm like real Satan, Hebrew Satan. And with that rumor comes a lot of not responsibility, but a lot of hectic stuff to deal with. Have a good day. Namaste. Help. SOS.